Yo, hello everyone. Welcome to a new live stream. This live stream for the stock market, of course. We're looking for what the stock market is gonna do for this week. And it's a reminder, of course, since the market is gonna open on Monday, or I would say at midnight today. So we're gonna see what do we have for Nasdaq. Let me welcome all of you first. Lucas, hello, buddy. Hungo, hi, Minuyen, and Solitarios. How you doing? Nice to see you. P Dog, Free Minds, and Arcane. Nice to see all of you guys. So we're gonna take your special request. Of course, we have already our main list. We're gonna see Nasdaq, SPX, the DAX, the German index, gold, silver, Nvidia, and Tesla. And of course, we're gonna see some special requests from our Discord membership, and we'll take, of course, your special request. DAX for Lucas already there, buddy, already there. So we're gonna analyze also the DAX. Hungo, can you look at hubs? Yes, we can take a look at hubs. We can see it was analyzed last Friday. Okay, you're very welcome, buddy. We're gonna see this. And ZBRA for Hungo as well. Okay. Double request is fine. We don't have so many today so far, unless of course they join us. Many thanks for your time. You're very welcome, Minuyen. Can you analyze TMQ? TMQ. P-Dog, hi, very nice that you have a live stream on Sunday. Yes, today we need, of course, to prepare for tomorrow. Could you please do Deutsche Telekom, of course. We can do DTE on the small time frame as well. Yes, we can take a look. Hello, Free Minds. How you doing, buddy? Nice to see you here. I'm doing well. Thank you for asking. SMR for Arcane. Hello, Arcane. QBT, if we have a time. QBT, I think we have time. So we'll see. All right. And Novo, okay, Novo for Lucas. All right. Okay, guys, let's start just to remember what do we have for Nasdaq today or tomorrow, where the market might open as well. So we start with Nasdaq at 12 minutes. So our scenarios for Nasdaq, basically, as for Elliott Wave here, we are still, of course, estimating a wave 4 correction, right? In an impulse toward the upside in a 1, 2, 3, and a expanding flat wave 4, wave 5 to unfold for higher prices. Currently, if we dive inside it here, we have those two possibilities, if you remember, of course, where we have potentially topped for the wave 3 here. We are in the first possibility as an A, B, and potential wave C to unfold toward the downside. And this is exactly what it has started to show up as an ending diagonal, right? We have 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. And of course, still perfect ending diagonal, by the way, because if we take the fib levels taken from the wave 3 here to the wave 5 as diagonal, you will realize that we didn't really touch the 1-to-1 fib level. We still have a gap there. And we took the perfect fib level here inside this blue box, actually, which is still, of course, a perfect finished wave C, right? So we got a perfect finished wave C in this case, and we start to see a reaction toward the upside from there. So that is very, very interesting that it can be, of course, a finished ending diagonal here, 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5, and we might start to move toward the upside, right? Another possibility is a WX and a Y complex structure where we have W, we have the X as a zigzag, and we have a potential something unfolding as a wave 5 here. Of course, it can be your wave Y, a little bit complex, but I doubt it. Because of this structure and because of the perfect fib level for a wave 5, I believe that the wave C has a higher possibility here, right? So basically, if we dive even internally on the 15-minute time frame, we can see that we start to see something moving for higher here, despite the overlaps that we are looking at. Probably still can be, of course, a potential 1, 2 here, expanding flat wave 2, and we're looking at double 1, 2 followed in case, of course, we continue towards the upside. What I would like to see is a high taken. If we take the high here, that means, of course, very likely that we might continue towards the upside. If we continue for lower, and especially if we take this low, that means it's a W and X in between, and you have the zigzag wave Y. So double zigzags, right? In W, X, and Y complex structure. And that means, of course, we might be corrective and we continue the drop towards the downside. And that means right now, we're going to put our key level, of course, for the next price. I'm going to remove the blue box since we have hit it perfectly, right? We hit our target. The confirmation for lower is also taken probably only if we see, of course, a wave 3 unfolding, meaning the lower time frame here, I'm going to clean up. We don't need this anymore since we finished the structure here. I'm going to keep only the diagonal. So basically, when this confirmation for lower is going to play again, on the micro level, you would like to take exactly this price. Okay, if we take this price here, this is confirmation for lower prices, meaning we move, of course, for lower there. Okay, so I'm going to watch exactly this one at 24K 132. If the price takes there, okay, we simply continue in an impulse here, potentially in several 1-2s, which I'm going to explain. Another possibility here for the bullish, which is confirmation for higher. Simply, if we're going to take this high, that means, of course, we are very likely in multiple 1-2s here and unfolding the way 3, 4, 5, 4, 5 towards higher prices. Okay, so those are exactly the key levels for the next micro price action that we might get. And it might lead us, of course, for the next scenario in a bigger view or on the macro level. So in case we move for confirmation for lower here, that means, of course, the 1, 2, 1, 2, and 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5 unfolds towards very lower prices here. Probably can be a deeper wave 4, but if this happens, guys, it is much more likely that a wave 2 is finishing up there. And that means our whole count here will, of course, set back. So we'll set back somewhere, of course, as a wave 3, wave 5 potentially can be finished over there probably, or something like that, wave 4 here, and wave 5 can be even there. Okay, that means, of course, a complex structure ABC, rebound 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for a wave 2. Okay, we're gonna see that. So yeah, basically this is what I'm looking. Let's watch, of course, the micro level for some signals here. If we're gonna move for higher, if the market opens already high today, because of course at midnight is gonna probably create a gap. If we open higher, that's a good confirmation. But if we drop down, well, okay, that's it. We move down. Giovanni, hi KG. If you have time, can you look at FTSE 100, the UK index? Okay, we never did this, but it's interesting actually. I would love to see it even within the indexes. So what is called FTSE 100? Okay, I would like to see it, at least to take a look at it to see what's going on. All right, so that's it for NASDAQ. Basically, SPX is going to follow. Nothing really different from NASDAQ. It's the same chart almost. Same scenarios. You have finished an ending diagonal as per our wave C, as expected. Blue box hit. And 1.618, the most common target Fibonacci level, taken. On the 15-minute chart, we are estimating, are we in double zigzag, W, X, and a Y in another zigzag, or is it a multiple 1-2s? Now, this is a question mark. Key level confirmation for higher prices here at exactly 6,657. And the confirmation for lower is by taking this low, meaning invalidation of the last 1-2 that we formed here, because you are in the perfect fib level for a wave 2, by the way. No need to set up everything, but very clear. So confirmation for lower over there. Okay, 6,500 83. And I'm gonna clean up also because we finished basically this structure, and we don't need those ones here. All right, we're looking of course for exactly this. Yeah, I'm gonna leave the diagonal here because it is very likely, unless it will transform to multiple 1-2s here, then we drop very very massively. So if we, of course, tomorrow, if the things are not gonna show some good signals, meaning like we're gonna take these lows, and because of course this is your second confirmation that we drop down very massively, well, tomorrow is gonna be very red in case that we move down, guys. Okay, so we gotta be careful. Yep. So we gotta be careful with this in case that we are moving down. Or it can be very, very green as well, because you might take the high, right? So it is multiple 1-2s, and we might explode wave 3 impulsively towards the upside. Yep. All right. A Q. Okay, I think we don't have time more, Arcane. Sorry, buddy. Let's gonna go there. Okay, if we have more time, we're gonna take it. Yes. All right. Oh, you're saying that I need to correct Q. What is it? QBT. Oh, it is okay with you. Thank you, Arcane. All right. So, um, next one is of course the DAX, the German index, to see also if we're gonna get some hope here, because of course the German index as well is suffering lately, reflecting the economy. And I know this from where I live, right? So basically, this area was expected already since a long time and still unfolding, right? And we know that this structure here is very, very tricky, guys. Okay, this structure is not looking really good, and that because we didn't unfold any kind of a wave 3, 4, and a 5. All what you got is simply overlapping. Now you will tell me, but this did not overlap. Of course, it did not overlap, and it can be a wave 3, but only if it was not shorter than the wave 5 and then the wave 1. As per the rules of Elliott Wave theory here, we cannot count here a wave 3. Therefore, it is not an impulse, and there is, of course, something else, which it might be the W, X, and a Y, again, the zigzags in a complex structure with an X as a bridge in between. Plus, we didn't saw our wave 3 unfolding, because after such a drop, you would like to see this. Wave 3, 1.618 Fibonacci level at 36,000, probably, or at least the uncommon target 28K. But this did not happen. And we go very sideways and showing weakness, meaning, of course, yes, we're dropping down. Minimum target is 22K. I'm still looking what's going to be the reaction there. And then I take it from there. We reanalyze from there. But yeah, basically, this testing area has to be taken 22K. All right. Yep. So this is regarding the DAX. As a reminder, we gonna see also the UK one. All right. That's interesting. The first time we analyze the UK economy, FTSE 100. I think this one. Is it an all-time history? Yes, it is from the 95. It's fine. Let me think. Okay. So what do we have here is clear 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Can be a diagonal. So I'm going to just put it the diagonal here. Diagonal, right? But I have to check it first if this is still in the diagonal wave 5. Yes, still. Okay, we got a key level already because of this potential setup here. Okay, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Another diagonal. It can be. Yes. Okay. So, so you have, of course, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You have a diagonal in the middle, which I don't like it, but it can be, but I don't like it. 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5, right? Impulses. So all of them are 5 waves for a diagonal, which so far it is fine, right? But only I don't like that we have a diagonal as a wave 3 here in the inside another diagonal, which is very rare to happen, but it can be, of course. Now, if we are in 1, 2, and another 1, 2, therefore, you're looking for a wave 3 toward the upside, meaning very likely you are in a 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5, and a bigger, of course, I'm going to put it in a bracket here. And of course, a bigger 1, 2, and then 3, 4, and a 5. Sorry, I messed up here very much. 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. Okay, so this is the yellow round. Now, key level that I mentioned that we got it already is if you take this level, meaning the 1-to-1 fib level, this is confirmation for higher, which I doubt it a little bit because it's a finished impulse so far. Meaning if the price continue towards the 10K 600 here, it's a wave 3 unfolding in several 1-2s. Wave 3, 4, 5, 4, 5. But because you have finished now perfectly a diagonal, it might be your wave 1 in the bearish scenario, of course, where you drop down for a wave 2. The next target that it might be for a wave 2 is the minimum target 0.38. Now, if you don't want the logarithmic here, you can be in the linear first, which is 7K 400. So it's gonna be 1, 2, diagonal wave 1, ABC wave 2, and then pushing toward the upside. Now, the timing is very essential as well to take into consideration in case this is a wave 2. So it might take a little bit time here. Okay, it might not be very fast. So we're still gonna see, of course. You're very welcome, Gio. All right, so this is exactly what we have now on the daily. A little bit inside it. 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. Let me check. 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Is it an extended wave 5? Oh, interfering. So your wave 3. Okay, yeah, very interesting. So you're ending up here, obviously, in an ending expanding diagonal. Both ending expanding diagonal, and we drop down kind of like impulsively. But what I don't like in this impulse here, downward, is that you have 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. Oh, okay. It's an A, B, and a C expanding flat. Okay. No, everything is fine. Yes. So, yeah, you are impulsive downward. Okay. So the signal is given that, yes, we have top probably here for a wave 1 and we drop for a wave 2. Okay. So that was it for the UK index. Let's move for the gold. So for the gold price, which is, of course, very interesting as well, I think nothing has so much change here, but only the range that we get here for a potential wave 2. Now, of course, the stock market was dropping very massively last week, so it is understandable to see some green because, of course, you know that when the stock drops down, the gold moves up. The confidence becomes stronger in the gold rather than the stocks, so investors shift, of course, toward the gold. However, the stocks were dropping very massively. So I was expecting at least to reach the 1-to-1 fib level, ABC here, and then dropping down. But it did not. It showed a little bit even a weakness for the gold during the drop of the stock market. Very massive drop. I was expecting at least to move for higher. So we saw a very slow upward here. Now it is impulsive, by the way, not impulsive actually, diagonal 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and we might continue probably. It can continue, of course, as a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to finish, of course, the A, B, and a C for a wave 2 here. And of course, after a 1, 2, you continue the trend toward the downside. Otherwise, it's gonna simply drop down. Okay, because our main target still the same, of course, as a big ABC here, 1-to-1 for level 3,779. Okay, and of course, I would like preferably, of course, to finish the structure and then dropping down nicely. All right, for the gold, but still the same target. Nothing has changed. Nothing is very impulsive here, by the way. And this is a clear 3 waves. So it's not a 1, 2 here to call something very bullish. By the way, also 1, 2, 3, wave 4 interfered with the zone 1, which is not allowed as per the rules. Invalidation of the impulse upward has been taken at 4,045. Okay, so we still, of course, in the ABC wave 4, 3,780 still open. Yep, so this is for the gold. Nothing has changed, guys, from the latest analysis as well. For the 31 minute, we go for the silver. For the silver, which is, of course, reflecting also the same as the gold, we are in a much more clearer impulse. Wave A. Wave B did not took the high. Very interesting, and we drop, of course, impulsively. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. As a 1, 2, and then, of course, we continue probably here, very likely, as a leading diagonal. Wave 1, 2, and you're getting here another 1, 2. So double 1, 2 here, and we drop down. Is it this what's going on? Well, can be so far, because, of course, if this is something as a 3 waves, it's a very clear 3 waves. And we interfered already here. So you need double 1, 2 here and 3, 4, 5 to continue for higher, which turns it A, B expanding flat, and wave C might be a little bit higher, and then we drop down. But for this, you need to take the high. Okay, you need still to take the high to see something higher, and then we drop down. Our target here are taken perfectly, so I'm gonna remove them and clean up because we don't need them anymore. So yeah, much nicer. Here we go. Okay. Unless another scenario here that it can be unfolding, which I doubt it because you need an impulse the same as you started, can be, of course, the diagonal. Okay. Meaning you are in a potential 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. Can be diagonal 1, 2, and then dropping down later on. Well, I doubt it again because you need to have the same impulse. You need an impulse here. But if this is an impulse 1, 2, 3, wave 4 interfered, so invalidation. Therefore, yeah, I'm gonna remove this scenario. I don't like it. Okay, so yeah. Yep. So we're gonna see if we move for higher. We take this high. Okay, we might continue for higher for the gold. Otherwise, target still $45.6 ABC. Yep, so that's it for the metals as well, gold and silver. Let's go for the Nvidia here. We are at 33 minute 30 for Nvidia. So Nvidia, all right, for Nvidia. Of course, for Nvidia, let's take a look a little bit on the all-time history. We have, of course, this massive move from Nvidia in double 1, 2 as impulses. We have another 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, your main wave 3, wave 4 correction, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 impulse for wave 5. Very nice. Finishing wave 3 in the orange, meaning you are in a 1, 2, 3, right? And then we're looking for a wave 4 here finished. And then, of course, we continue a wave 5 in the orange scenario where we are expecting to drop, of course, from the 866 or 2450. Of course, depends on the structure at that time. This is all-time history, meaning right now we are in a wave 5. Currently, you are in a potential 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 continuation towards the upside. If we dive inside it here, we can see that you have the 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. However, very clear for us, the wave 5 is 3 waves, which is not allowed. Meaning, whether the wave 1 is finished over there, we are looking at an expanding flat wave 2, A, B, and a C, and we move up. Or it is unfinished wave 1, meaning you're still in a 1, 2, 3, wave 4 unfolding here, and wave 5. Then having wave 2, because you're gonna finish wave 1 there. So the question mark is wave 1 here or still extending, right? Let's move inside it to get some answers. So on the 4 hours chart, we have, of course, this count where we see this move 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5 probably can, yes, be finished actually as diagonal when we goes inside it. So we don't have to count 3 ways up, right? And that means you can, yes, be a finished wave 1 over there with an ending diagonal. And what is going on after is an ABC expanding flat for a W. Then you get the X and then you get a Y. Maybe it can be something complex like a zigzag, or even it can be as a regular flat, 3 ways down, 3 ways up, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay? As a complex structure, because you need the time, guys. This is still nothing. You need the time for a wave 2, which is still very, very far. Okay? So basically, if we dive deeper, this is, of course, in case that we are in a wave 1 finished over there, right? We drop down. Now, if we are bullish here, that means, okay, wave 5 is not finished. Wave 4 is also not finished. And then we need, of course, here as 3 ways down, 3 ways up, you need to finish up a wave 4 before you continue for a wave 5. That opened 2 scenarios. Okay, opens 2 scenarios for us. Now, testing area taken, okay, in case, of course, we are bullish as well, which is, of course, the 1 as leading diagonal rather than ending, turning into leading diagonal, WX and a Y, hitting the testing area as expected nicely. And we got kind of like a reaction in the perfect fib levels for a wave 2. Now, is this is a good signal? Okay, the reaction is there, but we still need to build a confidence here, right? We still need some confidence as an impulse 1, 2, taking the low, not the low, getting 3 ways down without taking the low, and then moving up to take the high. This is our confirmation pattern, meaning 1, 2, and then 3, 4, 5 toward the upside. So 5 ways up, 3 ways down. This is what is still recommended to have. Now, if we dive inside it, well, we see, of course, a clear impulse wave 3, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. And there's still a lot of noise there, guys. I don't see yet, of course, any 5 ways up. I see 3 ways. So, yeah, very likely we drop down. That means, of course, yeah, that opens the scenario for this diagonal. Okay? Potentially you are in this diagonal for a wave C still, and you got only your wave 1, 2, 3 here. So you are in a 1 zigzag for wave 2, and the wave 3 unfolding here 4 and a 5. Okay, and that means, of course, you would like to take the ABC still. You still have the scenario of A, B, and a C. All right. So the wave C can be transforming here to a diagonal to finish probably a wave 4. Maybe taking this low, right? But honestly, if we take this low, can be, of course, a confirmation for a bear market, okay? And like a very deep correction, not bear, but yeah, this is the thing. So I'm going to clean up this. We don't need them anymore. This is all what we need right now. To be watched, of course, but I'm not yet convinced that we move directly for higher, of course. I think the structure here is finishing up as diagonal. And we're going to test it again. Alrighty. So that's it for Nvidia. Let's see Tesla. What is doing? Well, Tesla, is it gonna unfold that final wave or still gonna suffer? Tesla. All right, so for Tesla, we're still looking for the $516, right? We're still looking for this target. Don't forget, it is your final target here for Tesla Blue Box. Now, we reach our target as a blue box, but as a precision target, 516, taken, of course, from the diagonal, ending diagonal 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right? Perfect fib level for a wave 5 in ending diagonal in precision 1 to 1 is taken from the ABC inside the wave 5. Now, the question mark is, are we gonna turn it into bullish or is gonna be bearish? Meaning, because you finished all the counts there, right? We finished all the count on the macro level. It is time to drop down after, of course, your target, in case it wants still to take this target, because it can simply don't take it, because you can count a truncated wave 5 ending diagonal. I'm gonna explain, but because we have zigzags, it's hard to call it 1 2 1 2 1 2 and we move for higher. Okay, we cannot do this. It is zigzag in an ending diagonal, meaning you have to wait for a potential 1 2. Very sure. Now the reaction here is gonna decide if we move higher, but if the reaction continue to drop down, well, we might be in a deeper correction, guys, towards this target. In an ABC, probably can be, of course, something bigger as ABC expanding flat, but I doubt it. But can be. Why? Because you didn't really took the high here, and this can make it three ways up, and you might be in 1 2 3 4 5 for an expanding flat, three ways up, and then 1 2 3 4 5. Well, can be, guys. Okay, can be. But yeah, we're gonna watch first this level. We always walk with it step by step. Okay. Now internally, as I mentioned before, that yes, you can count a truncated wave 5 because of this ending diagonal, but failing to take the high, which is not nice. But it can be an indication of failure, yeah, or weakness, and that's why we drop down. Okay, so this is how you have to interpret as well. In case we continue. Internally, I don't see any signal of strength yet. Everything is red. Everything is dropping down. Everything is corrective toward the upside, three ways. And the impulses are downward. So, yeah, things are still looking for lower prices. All right, let's see your special request, and starting with OKLO here. All right, OKLO. So, okay. Let's push a poll here. Start a poll. Would be a bullish reversal this week? Yes or no? Would it be a bullish reversal this week? Let me know. What do you think, guys? All right. So with OKLO, we saw this before together. We have, of course, an A, B, and a C toward the upside, right? So this wave C target is the blue zone here. We need, of course, 5 ways up. We have already 1 2 3, and your wave 5 is still unfolding. But guess what? Invalidation. Well, that's why it is there. Invalidation of bullish taken. $84. And we broke all the fib levels for a wave 4. That means, of course, something wrong is going on here within the chart. It did not finish up the impulse. Why? Yeah, it's a very critical one. Unless, yes, okay, this is what it might be happening. So because your wave 5 did not unfold, very clear, guys, very clear. 1 2 1 2 3 4 5, wave 3, wave 4, and wave 5, right? Your wave 5, you cannot count it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 because this is a clear impulse as well. Meaning you are in 3 waves here and you got invalidation. That means if this is a zigzag right now, what we have to consider, guys? Do you know what do we have to consider? The ending diagonal, right? As a wave 1, 2 here. This is what the price is saying right now. And that means ending diagonal, you are in a wave 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. And then dropping down to finish a wave C. Okay, so this is what it might happens here. Unless, of course, something creepy is going on, which is WX and a Y here. Meaning, look what does it change. I'm going to remove the ABC because also the ABC, okay, let's keep it. But I'm going to add WX and a Y. Zigzag, W, X, and a Y. If this happens here, wave Y finished in 3 waves, complex structure, right? We simply drop down impulsively, meaning 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5 continuation towards the downside, meaning 3 ways up, 3 ways down, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for later on. So we gotta be careful with this one. Okay, was OKLO. Now targets for a wave 2, of course, it can be anywhere in a diagonal. This is a problem. Diagonal wave 2 can be anywhere. Those are the perfect fib levels, all of them, for a wave 2 in diagonal. Meaning what is left right now is, of course, even until the 886 can be also a target here. Okay. Now, confirmation that you are dropping down and not in diagonal is taking this low. Confirmation for lower. By taking this low, okay, you are confirming here that you drop down. Okay, so this is exactly what it might be, the situation here, guys. And I'm gonna push this here. Okay, this is your ending diagonal here. Potentially can be even 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, but very likely, of course, ending diagonal. Okay, 3, 4, 5. Here we go. All right. So yeah, we'll see, guys. We'll see. What it can be also 1, 2, 3. Sorry, this is a wave 4. Wave 5 can be also here. 1, 2, 1, 2, something like this, and wave 3 extended. Yeah, also can be. Also, it can be, meaning you finished wave C, which is worse. Sorry, guys, but yeah, it can be here the A, B, and a C. If this is double 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 4, and a 5, can be, but that means okay, you're dropping down. Meaning, yes, the same situation, 58.33 here. If you invalidate this impulse as a 1, 2, as diagonal or as an impulse, then it's done. It's over. Okay. All right, guys. That's it for OKLO. Let's see LQT. LQDT. LQDT. Liquidity services. Okay. That sounds scary. Everything with liquidation sounds scary. Please try to keep it away. um, all right. So A, B, and a C. Okay. It's a very clear expanding flat. A, B, sorry. A, B, and a C finished. Yes, it is. A, B, and a C. Expanding flat finished. And then you're looking here at potential, okay, potential finish 3 waves down. Can be, of course, 3 waves up, but of course, you're moving for higher. Or it can be a new psychology found here, right? And we're looking for something impulsive. 1, 2, 1, 2, or even bigger. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Another possibility as well can be here. I doubt it, but it can be something like A, B, and a C expanding flat, but it is the impulse then. Yes, it is the impulse. In case you are in an ABC, something like this, let's say this is not considered and your new psychology taken from there, meaning A, B, and a C. Your wave C has to be 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. And this is what it might be the case. By all means, you're looking here at 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. Okay. And this, I'm going to put it in brackets. And you might be also in a 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5 in gray. Hello, KG. You think have some time to analyze GDX? We're gonna put it, buddy, if we have more time. Of course, it's a pleasure. All right. 3, 4, and a 5. Wave C. Okay. Targets for this potential scenario. Now we're gonna try to get a little bit of precision here. Impulse wave 3. Okay. This is a major target probably for a massive wave 3. And that means, of course, wave 5 has to finish there, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. Okay. 1, 2, 1, 2. Okay, I'm expecting then a wave 3 to unfold massively here, okay? 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. Okay. So actually, this is your 1, 2 there. And this is 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5 for a wave 3. I'm expecting an extended wave 5. Okay, extended wave 5, meaning if I take here, sorry, this one, yes. 1, 2, 3, okay. Yeah, but this is extended wave 5 of wave 3. I cannot take it from there, so I have to take it then from here. Okay, your next micro target is there. Wave 5 over 1. This is your next micro target, a little bit extended wave 5, as I mentioned. Boom. $71, $55. Okay. Maybe it's gonna really extend it to 100. Then okay, 3, 4, 5. This is what it might be there. Now, if we take also an expanding flat wave C here, okay, you see confluence there, right? We see confluence in this area. All right, so probably if this whole move is gonna push at the end, okay, it might reach the $140. All right, guys, that is LQDT. Let's see, hops at 52 minutes 30. All right, for hops. All right, this one, okay, we never did before, not yet. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It is an impulse. Despite the 886 here, well, the low is not taken. The rules are not broken yet. And that means you're still in an impulse, a potential ABC here, very clear for an A, B, and a C. Is it expanding flat? So we're going to check. Yes, it is an expanding flat, probably. So yes, expect, of course, a wave C to drop down further there. This is your wave C, wave B here. It's gonna be, yes, a little bit intense. And obviously, yeah, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Why? Because of course, internally, I think you have broken the diagonal. I'm gonna explain. You have broken the diagonal wave 5, 1 to 1. I think is longer right now. So if we take here this wave 3, oh, not yet. I don't think so. Yes, it's still fine. Wave 5 as diagonal. Come on, wave 5 diagonal. Okay, very close. But yeah, that give us then the key level. Don't forget that you broke the perfect fib level. You took the 886, meaning this is your key level. Once you take the 321, you make sure that this is confirmation for lower. It's a wave 3 unfolding. And that means, of course, it is a 1, 2, 1, 2 here, probably. And you unfold wave 3. Okay, 4, 5, 4, 5 for 1.618. If not taken, okay, you might have finished a potential diagonal here. which is also motive wave. Don't forget, you still have 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5 then. Okay, so both case scenarios are still suggesting lower prices, and that because of the motive wave. Okay. Yep. So be careful with this one. As ZBRA at a 55-minute. ZBRA, which is Zebra Technologies Corporation. I think we never did this. All-time history. Okay, not bad chart. 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. Not really nice. Not really good. I'm gonna explain why not really good, because it's true that you don't have interfering wave 4 in case that this is an impulse 1, 2, 3 wave 4 not interfering, but guys, it's not allowed to have wave 3 overlapping. Wave 3 has to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 impulse. So rules are broken here for an impulse, which turns it corrective or something very bullish, meaning diagonal wave 1, 2 and 1, 2 and another 1, 2, and then unfolding the wave 3. That explains it. Yes. So still bullish, but of course we need. I mean, it doesn't matter so much, but it does, of course, in the count for the 4-5 in the top. That's why we need to count it right even in the beginning, even if it is an all-time history. Yeah. So don't think that if this is from the past, it doesn't matter. Like if you ask why KG is doing this, because you need to count the 4-5 based on this before, right? So this is the thing. That's why we need to count it also very carefully. So, interesting. Even this one, guys, is not an impulse. It's not an impulse. It is an ABC expanding flat, turning into running flat, failing to take the low. All right. So we have a 1, a B, and a C wave 2. The wave 3 is not finished yet. And I'm coming up also with a WXNOY scenario, of course, because also still not very, very clear that we are very bullish here. But yeah, here we go. So the second scenario can be, of course, a WXNOY, okay? And you drop down. Now, in case that we are in the bullish scenario, you are in 1, 2, 3, 4, not interfering, so that's fine. 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5 can be probably, okay? But let's check internally. No, it cannot be. Yes, okay. What's going on is you have simply double 1, 2, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 3, 4, and a 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, expanding flat, wave 5. Okay, here we go. And that means you still have another 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. Is it finished? Well, we're gonna check, guys. We're gonna see step by step. White, blue. There you go. All right. That means currently we are in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now this wave 4, if we take the fib levels just also to get much more sure that this is a wave 4, there you go. Yeah, perfect fib levels. That's good. Okay, perfect blue box has been hit. Timing definitely hit. So you need to move for higher. We need to move for higher here, but the problem is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. A, B, and a C. No, that doesn't work. Okay, it looks like double structure then. Okay, that's very weird. A, B, C. Okay, that's it. A, B, and a C. Okay, so the impulse finished there. You got an A, B, and a C expanding flat, and we drop down again. Oh, okay, yeah. So obviously, it might be the ABC still not finished here as correction, A, B, and a C. But yeah, you gotta be careful with this structure. Okay. If it's gonna be very intense, well, I consider to be careful. Okay, so what you would like to see in confluence here is a 1-to-1 fib level as a zigzag. If we pass the 1-to-1 fib level, this is your key level for bearish. Okay, at this point, if you break it, okay, this is a key level for invalidation almost for bullish or confirmation for lower prices, meaning it might transform to 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. Okay, but currently you still can be, of course, in ABC, and then we're moving up. And bearish, meaning, of course, the wave Y is playing here in WX and Y, 3 ways down, and you continue later on toward the upside. Okay. Alrighty, that's it for ZBRA technology. TMQ, we are at 1 hour already, 30 seconds. TMQ, Trilogy Metals, right? We never did this also. Everything is new today. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. ABC, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. That looks like almost a finished impulse as well in an ABC. So, but let me check first before counting or labeling. Oh, okay. We passed the 1-to-1 fib level. So very interesting. It looks like a wave 3 here. You have reached the 1.27. So yes, it can be a 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. Okay. But also still can be an extended ABC in a zigzag, right? So we're going to keep it as a possibility for the bearish. Now, internally, in this impulse, we're looking at 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, and okay, it's unfinished. You would like to see, of course, continuation toward the upside, but a problematic thing here is that you have an impulse 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 extended wave 1. Wave 3 is not shorter than the wave 5. Unless it is internally something like, let me check, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Ah, okay. Okay, that's nice. 3, 4, and a 5. Yeah. I mean, here you end up in 3 waves. So very likely that this is only a zigzag. Okay. But yeah, we still need, of course, to be careful. Taking the low again is confirmation for lower. Very simple. Okay. So yeah, but basically the target is still $30. Okay. You're still looking for this blue zone at the end. But if we take this confirmation for lower again on the micro level, okay, yeah, you have to reconsider. Michael, DLO set record revision and earning with no debt that has upgrades to $15 and $16 that pays special dividend. Okay, man. Thank you for the information. All right, so Deutsche Telekom at 1 hour, 3 minutes 30. All right. For Deutsche Telekom, of course, on the all-time history, we still potentially here in several 1-2s, right? We are in 1-2s. I don't know why this has moved. It should be there. I think I moved everything by mistake here. Here you go. All right. So we are in a potential 1-2 here. WX and a Y. Oh my God, everything is a mess here. Why? Okay, I'm gonna do Deutsche Telekom again. It has messed up. Sorry, guys. So 1, 2, potentially 3, 4, and a 5 still unfolding toward the upside. Your wave 5 is still, of course, several 1-2s here that it might still be unfolding. You have a 1, 2, and then wave 3, 4, and a 5 in the gray. You have another 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5 in the white. And we have another 1, 2 in the blue. Okay. So currently we are estimating this wave 4, right? Which it should start, okay, it start to show a little bit some rebound, but you are in a 1, 2 here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for a wave 3. And currently we're estimating this wave 4 taken from the wave 2. We have hit perfectly the 0.38, our blue box, which is of course common target still, and still fine. Now, it can be, of course, very clear 3 ways down, 3 ways up, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it is time to rebound, okay? Targets for higher prices here are, of course, the 1 to 1 fib level or even 0.618, taken from the wave 1 to the wave 3, meaning this blue box, $47, okay? Internally on the 4 hours chart, we're looking here at 3 ways down, 3 ways up, 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5 clear diagonal, also still perfect as an ABC, and an ending diagonal for a wave C, which it's supposed to be, right? A, B, and a C, right? Wave 4. On the 1 hour chart, even if we dive inside it to get more answers, are we impulsive? Well, hell no. I'm sorry, guys, but it doesn't look yet really good. This is very noisy. Okay. Of course, you can count 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, another 1, 2 here, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2. Well, yeah, it's not bad. It's not bad, but I need to see a reaction. I need to take the high. Okay. We need to take the high. So basically, you can count 1, 2, 1, 2, but what I don't like in it is that you start with smaller 1, 2, then a bigger 1, 2, and then you come back to smaller 1, 2. That's horrible. Meaning momentum is pushing down. But interesting that we broke it. Now, would it hold there, or is it a kind of like ABC? Yeah. So what I would like to see, confirmation for higher, at least even taking this high, which is the highest 1, 2. Confirmation for higher prices. Okay, so this is what I would like to see, like something to confirm. Yeah, $28 to be watched for Deutsche Telekom SMR 1 hour 7 minute 30 for SMR, which is a new scale power corporation. Also, we never did this, or yeah, we did it before. Okay, all right, not an old chart, so still fresh. Yeah, several 1, 2s. We were estimating an ABC expanding flat. Obviously, we are breaking it, shifting to the bigger expanding flat, A, B, and a C. Obviously, this one is playing, not this one. Okay, so this one is even broken. So you are in a 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. Target is still there, same play. Meaning, be careful, this might be your wave 2 there. Okay, ABC, something like this. All right. That's regarding SMR. 1 hour, 8 minute, 34 QBT. All right. Quantum computing. Okay. We did this before. All right. Yeah, I don't like it, guys. I don't like it because no data in the history yet to analyze what is that going on here. ABC maximum 1 to 1 fib level. Can it be the uncommon target? Well, so far it shows that it can. And we drop down. So not recommended. It's a risky one. Be careful. Novo 109. Nordisk. But is it the one? I think you mean Novo Nordisk. Yes. But I mean, this is Canadian one, and this is which one exactly you mean? There is plenty of Novo Nordisk. Maybe this one. Yes, I think you mean this one because we did it before. Yes. All right. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 finished wave. Wave 3 here potentially. Why everything is shifting here? I mean, I never moved this. Okay. So if this should be a okay, this should be the round. This should be the bracket. All right. So if we're still looking here at the wave 5 in the round scenario, we're looking at a 1 2 1 2 1 2 3 4 5 4 5 wave 3, probably wave 4 still unfolding in the orange scenario. Your invalidation for this scenario is, of course, by taking this very low invalidation, which is horrible to wait for it, of course, invalidation for bullish. And currently, you are looking to a massive drop downward. Okay, so it is a very, very massive one. By all means, here, you're looking at something impulsive. All right, and it looks like still one single move toward the downside. Right, so there you go. 1, 2, and 3, 4, and a 5, and still unfinished. Horrible. Unless it is, of course, an A, B, and a C here. Finished impulse in double 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 4, and a 5, and wave B given very fast, and you continue 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Because of this continuation of drop down, definitely at least it is a zigzag or it is a 1, 2, and of course we drop down very massively. So honestly, not also you have to be careful from this one because it looks like at least even let's say this is a zigzag. Well, would you take the risk to the 1 to 1 fib level, which is very close to invalidation? This is where you assess, of course, the risk management. Would you like to take this trade or not? Let's see the votes. What do you think this week is gonna be? 56% says yes, it's gonna be a reversal, bullish reversal, and 44% says no. Okay, but we need, yeah, but still very close to each others. Yeah, it's very interesting, but I think, yeah, I mean, I think you are right to be half half because we don't have yet a price decision, and this is exactly what we're looking for. We're looking for the key level to be taken, right? In Nasdaq. So basically, we're looking for those key level, yeah, in the market opening, and then we get an answer, yeah. So yeah. Highest possibility. Well, guys, I'm afraid to say highest possibility because both can be played right now. But well, my sense goes a little bit lower. Why? Because I think that yeah, if in case really we are in this wave, by the way, let's bring them in this wave 4. This wave 4 taken from the wave 2 here to the top, the minimum target is 0.23, by the way. So, question mark. But let me check something. Yeah, even in the linear is not taken. Okay. So, yes, I'm a little bit tending to be bearish. Okay, guys, we're gonna see. I don't want to rush. Don't take it, of course, as part of the analysis of what I'm saying. Okay, ignore it because I always wait anyway for the price. But it's just what I think here. Okay. Okay, guys. So thank you for being here. That was it for the weekend live stream. As a reminder for the stock market, we're gonna see how it's gonna open. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share the live stream. Thank you for being here again. See you in the next one. Bye bye.